Okay, let us discuss this problem. This problem is from Erudov. So problem number, you can see this problem is 1 point. So this is given as, so let me see, figure is this, for which problem this is the figure. So 1.43, figure 1.5. So this problem is 1.43. So let us do problem 1.43. So let me first make the diagram and then we will discuss the problem. So we have a something like circle, and then there is a point O. This point is O, and there is a radius vector. This vector is R. So this is a radius vector R, and this distance from center, this is basically radius. This distance is given to you. This distance is R. Now let us read the problem. This point is called A. Now the problem says, so 1.43, a particle A moves along a circle of radius R. So particle is moving in this way, so that there is a one arrow that is shown in the figure also, so that its radius vector R relative to point O rotates with constant angular velocity omega. So this point A moves on the circle, and it says so that its radius vector also moves with constant velocity omega, angular velocity omega. This means this point is here, sometime here, sometime here. So point is moving, so this radius vector is also moving. Sometime radius vector is here, sometime radius vector is here. I can show you another diagram. So what is happening? Initial radius vector is here. If point A has moved, now radius vector is here. Now point A has moved more, the radius vector is here, radius vector is here. So you will have something like this. So these are the radius vectors. So this radius vector is also moving with a constant angular velocity omega. This is given to you. Find the modulus of velocity of particles. So we have to find what is the modulus of velocity vector of particle and the modulus and direction of its total acceleration, and then we have to find modulus of acceleration vector, and we also have to find acceleration direction of total acceleration. So direction of total acceleration, these are the things that we have to find. So how we will proceed? So you just think how we can proceed. Let me give 1 minute time how we will proceed. You just think. I will give you one hint. You can choose your x-axis and y-axis. So let us say this point O is basically also passing through the plane of center. This is given in the problem. So this is my, let us say, x-axis, and I have somewhere here, this is my y-axis. So at any point of time I can specify the radius vector. So at any point of time, let us say this angle is theta. So if this angle is theta, this angle has to be equals to theta, because this is R, this is also R. So now if I apply the sine rule in this triangle, this is R, this is R, this angle is theta, this angle is theta, this distance is R. So if I apply sine rule in this triangle, I can write R, this distance is sine pi minus 2 theta. This angle is pi minus 2 theta is equals to R by sine theta. So if I apply the sine rule in this triangle, I will write something like this. Now if I solve for this, sine pi minus theta is simply sine 2 theta is equals to R sine theta. Now if I solve for this, sine 2 theta is simply 2 sine theta cos theta. So this becomes sine theta cancels out, 2R cos theta. So I can solve for R now. Now this r, so you see here, now I can break this r into two components, r cos theta and r sin theta. So small r sin theta cos theta in x direction, a small r cos theta into y direction. So I can write vector r, this is nothing but a small r sin theta, that is in the y direction, plus a small r cos theta, that is basically in x direction. Now if you see, r is nothing but 2r cos theta, because this r is also varying, this r is not constant. 2r cos theta sin theta z plus 2r cos theta and cos theta, so this becomes cos square theta I. Now I want to find what is the velocity vector. So velocity vector is simply dr by dt. So this is, I can write, so this is nothing but sine 2 theta. So differentiation of sine 2 theta is cos 2 theta, and differentiation of 2 theta is 2 theta. This is the j cap. Are you getting or not? You try yourself, you will get 2 into sine theta into cos theta, that is sine 2 theta. And differentiation of sine 2 theta is cos 2 theta. But I have to differentiate cos 2 theta again, so I have to multiply by 2. Plus, now this is, of course, this is capital R, because I have given the value of R. So this is 2R, cos square theta is 2 cos theta. And then I have to differentiate cos theta is minus sine theta. So cos theta is minus sine theta, so this is I cap. And plug this minus sign here, so this is the value here. Now I can write in the next 2r cos 2 theta j cap minus 2 sin theta cos theta, that is simply sin 2 theta. So I can write 2r, this is simply sin 2 theta into I cap. Now this is nothing but velocity vector. Now you see, I can always find magnitude of velocity vector, that is the a square of this plus a square of this. This is simply 4r. Oh my god, we have to differentiate theta also with respect to time. So if I differentiate here d theta by dt, also here d theta by dt, so in both cases I will have d theta by dt, and d theta by dt is nothing but omega. So I have to multiply a term omega here. Similarly, I have to multiply a term omega here, because d theta by dt is omega. I have to write omega here, and I have to write omega here. Now if you square this term, so this is 2r square omega square, here also 2r square omega square, and sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So root over, let me write 4r square omega square cos square 2 theta plus sin square 2 theta, and this is equals to 1, so this simply becomes 2r omega. So this is the velocity. Now what is the acceleration? So basically there are two acceleration if something is moving in a circle. One acceleration is v square by r, that is the radial acceleration, and tangential acceleration is simply dv by dt. Now in this case you have to find what is the modulus of, so simply if you put dv by dt, because this is the vector, again you will have, so this will become 4r omega, because, and cos theta will be sin 2 theta with minus sign, and I have already given d theta by dt once again omega, so this will becomes omega square. Let us see. 2r omega, differentiation of cos theta is sin 2 theta. 2 theta has to be differentiated again, so 2 comes out, so 2 into 2 4, d theta by dt is omega, so this becomes omega square. Now next term here, you will have 2r omega into 2, so this will become 4r omega. Sin 2 theta is cos 2 theta, and then I have to have d theta by dt, that is omega square I cap. So this is my acceleration vector. So you see, acceleration vector is something like this. Now what is the magnitude of acceleration vector? Simply a square of this plus a square of this. So you see sin theta cos 2 theta 4r omega square 4r omega square. So if you square and take root, it will come 4r omega square. Now we have to also find what is the direction of total acceleration. So direction is given by tan theta is equals to acceleration component y divided by acceleration component x. Now you see the y component is this and x component is this. Both are minus, so minus minus gets cancelled out. So cos 2 theta by simply sin 2 theta. So this is what? This is given by cos tau. So this is by, this is by. So this is G component. I have tried G here. So sin 2 theta by cos theta is basically. So this will be sin 2 theta by cos 2 theta because minus sign is there. So this becomes tan 2 theta. So angle is simply 2 theta. So this means angle acceleration is making an angle of 2 theta with the x-axis. So acceleration vector, I can write vector makes an angle 2 theta, makes an angle 2 theta with x-axis, and x-axis is shown in the figure. Are you getting or not? So this part is important, you can see clearly. So what are the important point in this case? We have learned how to write the radius vector. You just write it on and then we will just say that in this case we have discussed how to write down the radius vector. For that we have already set up one, you see, axis, x-axis and y-axis. Now then we have used this sine rule. That is not important. To find r, I have to use this sine rule. So this, if I can find r only if I use the sine rule. So using the sine rule, we found the r and then we have retained this radius vector. That is the important part. And then after that, everything is mathematics. So, and then you can solve this mathematics. You will find the answer.